Alright, man, we're cooking a mess of beans. I've had them on, I boiled them up, let them soak, and I'm going to pour them here in my holy bowl. Ooh, that's a lot of beans. I've got Great Northern beans and baby limas. Alright, let's get them in the crock pot. I'm not going to do it all right now because I just needed to get them started because it's getting late. You're going to have to cook all day as it is. Alright, let's put them beans right up in there. Oh man, I made too many. But you can't have. Now, the key ingredient that I use, you will never see me cook beans in water. I'm going to put one of these dudes in there. Chicken broth. Pour it all in there. Force it out. Work that stuff in there. Some more in there. Can't get it. Alright, that's chicken broth. We are also going to add an equal size of beef broth. Two of these, once you cook with beef and chicken broth, you will never use water again. And I found that two this size usually does the trick. This is 2 pounds, 32 ounces, so that's enough to cover the beans. And I'm going to put a can of Rotel up on in there. Yeah, and I'm also going to put some tomatoes and jalapenos from my garden. Let me get something to stir that with. But I got dishes to finish, but I just wanted to get these started. But man, when you cook these in that broth, why don't we turn it on? One time I went to make something and came back a couple hours later. I never turned it on. Nothing got cooked. So it was late eating that night. Okay. I just wanted to get these started. We'll come back. We'll season everything. I'm going to put some onions in there. But I wanted to get it rolling so I ain't eating at midnight. We'll come back here and when we add the rest of the ingredients. Alright, we are back. I've chopped up, I went out to the garden, grabbed a couple of banana peppers. That is a jalapeno that turned red, so that ought to be good. A couple of jalapenos I got out of the garden. Toss all that right in there. Then I got my tomatoes that I diced up. Yes, I put tomatoes in beans, it makes it great. I'm just going to put that whole clunk in there. Those tomatoes. Boy, I ain't going to have a lot of room. Alright. Now I made too much beans, so it's going to be hard to fit all some of this meat in there. Alright, we got a pack of bacon. Let's just slice them into pieces. Just like that there. Slap that in the crock pot. Getting full, but we got to get some ham in there. And then I can leave me enough to make a couple sandwiches because these beans ain't going to be done till late tonight. This is smoked ham, ends and pieces. Put that in a different container. And we'll just put some of that in there. You're like, well, you already got bacon in there. What you need ham for? Well, because bacon ain't the same as ham. They're close, but they ain't the same. Alright, yeah. Alrighty, we just gonna let that mingle late. That's gonna be good stuff. Now I still gotta cut up an onion. But I'm sure you've all seen everybody cut up an onion before. And see, now I got enough to make me a sandwich. So I'm about ready for a sandwich right now. Okay, where's my spoon? Get this out the way that I need it for an onion. Let me see if you can get a look at them beans. I haven't yet mastered filming the cookingage. And I had a spoon what to do. There she is. Oh, alright. This is gonna probably overflow. And this ain't something I can just nibble out of because the beans ain't cooked yet. That big blob of tomatoes, look at it. Just look at it. Get that all up in there. Beans. A couple hours, the house will smell up. Walk in the house, you can smell it. You'll be able to smell it good. Alright, now I still got to put an onion in there. Cook. Look at it. Now I couldn't eat a sandwich because I'm out of bread. But I got leftover bread that was in the freezer from Jeff's party. So, but it's got to thaw. So I won't be eating a sandwich. Look at these beans. Look at that. You get that. See it steaming up? That's when you know it's cooking. That steam. Alright, what I got in here? The tomatoes is all, yep, they're all thawed out. Put a little Worcestershire in there. I put in a little bit of oregano, a little bit of basil, a little bit of garlic, pepper seasoning. Put in some Louisiana hot sauce. A little bit of brown sugar. Because I didn't have regular white sugar. Now sugar kills the acid in the beans and stuff. But if you ain't got regular sugar, brown sugar never hurts it. Just don't put too much in there. Look at that again. I ain't getting no smells yet. I put an onion in there. Whatever comes to mind, you know. I put a little chili powder in there. I just went nuts with the spices. Put a little sea salt. I don't use regular table salt. I use sea salt. It's got good flavor. Just don't use too much. Alright. And I had, one of my video cards was full, so in this video you'll see a little burp. I'm going to leave it in there. That's where the video was full. Let's just look at them beans. Let me hone in on them. You hear them in there screaming. Ah, ah, ah. That's them baby llamas in there. Yep. Ah. Alright, for the record, no beans were harmed in the making of this video. Alright. Alright, let's go on a little cabin tour. Alright. I got every light in the house on, so when you walk in, there's the loft up there. Okay. Well, it's still dark. But we've got 26, I believe, 26 feet ceiling. All the heat goes up there, so it stays cool in here. I want to put a big chandelier coming down about halfway. I don't want a wagon wheel, and I don't want to deal with the antlers or the, you know, that everybody else has. I want to come up with something cool. I like a big old smoke glass, you know, something. When I first bought the house, these slants, this 30-degree angle went all the way to the floor. Well, it's useless. You can put a sofa there, but then you got a big gap. So I built these shelves here. Put my TV stand, that'll pull out if you get I had a bigger TV, but I don't have it now. That's a 46 inch or 42, I don't know. That's 46 inch, I think. And so I just made cabinets down there. I'm trying not to get the firearms in the picture. That's gonna be hard. And then I did the seaside. I haven't done that little cross section there. That's something I can do with the scrap wood that I got. Cobwebs. Cobwebs never go away. This used to be the stairwell. Like I said before, I tore that out, made a little cubby hole office out of it. It works. Let's go look at this big wall here. I know the lighting ain't the best. We'll do the best we can, but yeah. I got my, why is it going foggy? Got my AC there. I think that's only a 12,000 BTU. It's plenty good to cool this place down. That thing I hardly ever use. I've got a small, it's called Mr. Heater. Runs off propane. Man, that warms this whole place up. I've only run that, you know, maybe 4 or 5 times during the winter. And it don't need it very often. I didn't even have power here until about a couple months ago, and as you can see, I just temporarily, I'll have to find a way to build a channel to keep that so it don't look terrible like that. But we're gonna be doing this in the next few days. I'm gonna drill through the wall and put an outlet on the outside, so I don't have to run an extension cord through the door. And that's where I keep my bed for now. I built this bed a few months ago out of Wally's yard. I just made old-fashioned, you know, those are cedar landscape timbers, and I just built my own bed. I'm doing sheets right now in the washing machine, so the bed ain't made. And there's that air conditioner. Okay, here's the little bar area that I never use. And no, a bed will not fit up in there. I've tried. I thought of that. I don't know. I'll probably just leave it alone for now. And it's dark. Then I can go in here. It looks into the kitchen. Still ain't done with them cabinets yet. There's them beans. Oh, look at them beans. Alright, let's go to the bathroom. I got this little shelf I built. Ready for a squeaky door. Something bad just happened in here. Alright, that's where I had to tear into the shower and fix it. And it's the old closet. It's pretty small in here, so it makes... I was washing my vessel sink, and it broke. And apparently it's all rusted out right there. It was a cheap one I got off eBay. It looked good, and it broke. So I no longer have a sink in my bathroom I can use. Well, so I'm going to tear all this out and do something different, but I do like the vessel sink. So we're going to keep that. Actually, this bathroom ended right here. It was very small. They had a shower right there. The toilet was there coming out this way. So what I did, I took the bedroom that it had and I added on 4 feet to the bathroom. And I can put the shower in. I'm not going to show that. It's clean, but... Okay, I had to stop. The dog, there's little girls walking down the road. Why they're not in school, I don't know. There's a lot of COVID going around, so maybe they're under quarantine, walking around. And I built me some cabinets in here. Built me a little medicine cabinet. Yeah, my sink's broke. Alright, I gotta go tend to this again. Alright. 800 dogs running down the road. Here's the dining room area, and of course you've seen this yesterday, my cabinets, corner cabinets, and the kitchen. I still got to build some drawers there. That dish thing is to block Rooster from going up in there. She likes to go up in there. Built my own cabinets right on the wall. And eventually I want to, that's a temporary counter. Works for now. That's temporary. We'll build a butcher block one day. And that's about it. In that room, we don't go in there. Because all the stuff I cleaned had to go somewhere. And it's in there. And that room's a mess. Plus I'm doing laundry and you just hear the dryer going. So. And that's a table I built about the same time I built the bed out of barn wood. Came out pretty good. I never had a table, and I still have only had one meal on it, so I'm not a table sitter. I got my little TV tray over there. That's about what I eat off of. All my canes for when my back goes out bad. And that's it. That's my little cabin. Alright guys, you seen it. Alright, we're going to end this video on a bean stirring. It's getting all hot. Look at there. Look at them juices mingle, originate, and whatever it does. I'll be freezing some of this. That's a lot of beans. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Click the notifications and leave me a comment. Happy trails.